Last month, I stated the Southern Nevada real estate market experienced the most significant 30-day adjustment in history. Well, that was before this month. And as a result, I can confidently say it has been the most significant 60-day adjustment in my 42-year career. And when I share the stats, you'll understand exactly why. Welcome to the July issue of the Monthly Market Update, where we'll also share how both sellers and buyers can best leverage these market conditions to their personal benefit, and wrap it up with some community updates that prove the big money continues to invest big in Southern Nevada. At 5,871, the float of available homes for sale increased 54% from May and is 117% greater than this same time last year. And as of July 12th, the time of this filming, it has increased another 803 units from June's closeout. Additionally, the number of new sales plunged by 22% from May and is down 37% from this same time last year. As mentioned last month, we anticipate this lower pace to prevail at least through the summer market. Closed sales were down by only 8% from May and lagged last year by 25%. Another revealing and abnormal observation is that new sales were significantly behind closed sales. The goal of achieving a balanced market occurs either when more listings come for sale or as the pace of sales reduce. Our current circumstances is that both are happening at the same time. This phenomenon is best demonstrated by our research department's latest graph tracking current listing inventory against new sales, and the expanse between the two is clearly widening. And also, for the first time in years, the median sales price experienced a slight drop of $2,000 or 0.4% for the month. This stat was picked up by almost all news networks, yet after further analysis, the slight reduction is due entirely to a shift in the size of closed homes, as both the average and median price per square foot increased for the month. If you are a seller in today's market, it's important to recognize the amazing and extended appreciation ride we've enjoyed, for years exceeding the national average and remaining on a very short list of market leaders. And prices continue at all-time highs. However, to maximize your return, you need to be very selective in your choice of brokerage and sales professional. This is no time to risk your equity on those that haven't been there and done that. We've been serving Las Vegas since 1983, and we've seen it all. And if you're a buyer, well, your time has come, and selection is the best it's been in years. The laws of supply and demand are quickly shifting in your favor, and while interest rates have doubled from their artificial lows, they still remain at historic lows, and mortgage interest remains a tax deduction while rent does not. And equity is built both by appreciation and debt reduction over the long term, which is why home ownership remains tops of Americans' financial and life achievements, because it also remains the best long-term investment for 9 years in a row, according to a Gallup poll. And here too, having the right sales professional on your side is essential, as negotiating is a skill set that is taught and developed, and no one teaches it better than us. So, what's the big money investing in during these changing times? Las Vegas, baby. As someone who remains consistently confident in Las Vegas' future, that confidence is fortified by that big money who looks and invests far into the future. Their hundreds of millions and yes, billions will not return one dime for years to come. Yet they're investing here. We've been talking about Dream Las Vegas Resort, and it has now broken ground. 531 rooms, $550 million, and opening in late 2024. New York-based Gindi Investments spent $172 million for 10 acres of land on the Strip where the income-generating Hawaiian Villages sits, only to recently close it down to develop a new flagship retail, entertainment, and dining experience, years into the future. After declaring their intention to double its presence in Las Vegas, Station Casinos is making good on that commitment, having broken ground months ago on Durango Station, a $750 million investment, and recently downtown on 5 acres under the Wildfire brand. Station still owns 200 acres in 4 separate parcels for future development. And finally, Resorts World opened the first offshoot of Elon Musk Boring Company's underground transportation tunnel from the Las Vegas Convention Center. In the coming years, over 30 miles of tunnels will connect most every resort to the convention center and the airport. Now that's an investment. You know, I think we're gonna be okay. Thanks for your time, and we'll see you next month.